So I'm going to let you tell me. Dang, why does the 6 and 24 keep coming up? Anybody want to see that again? 5 and 20. Maybe they only have so many. Okay, ooh, 2 and 5. This is a good one. All right, so 2 and 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. What's the first number they had in common?
10.
There you go.
Yes, this make my sense.
Least common multiple, not greatest common, not what's the biggest number they have in common, what's the smallest number they have in common. All right, so listen now. So now you got it. All right, so the last thing I wanted to talk about was we did fractions. We did finding the missing side length. Oh yeah. That's gonna be it's in geometry because where are you? Looking for F, finding fraction, finding percentage, perimeter and area on a grid. It should be up in here. Finding, there it is. Finding missing side length. Okay. This is probably what you want to see. Is this it?
Yes, that part got me, and I was trying to figure out, and I still can't figure out the way how to do that one.
Okay, so the first thing I need you to understand is that a rectangle, when you just look at a regular rectangle, let's say this side is 15 and this side is 14. That means this side is also 14 and this side is also 15 because that's the way rectangles are. The opposite sides should be the same. So if this side is 14, if I just go ahead and create a rectangle. Let me just make this a rectangle. Oh, Lord. That means that this has to be 15 and this has to be 14. So what we want to do is look at what we have right here. Right here, this is 10, and because it's going in the same direction as this, that means this is 10. And then doesn't 10, this 10 plus this 5, doesn't that equal 15? So if you take this thing right here and pull it down so that it looks like a regular rectangle like this, the sides should add up. So basically, since this side right here should equal 14 when you add everything up, then if I take this number right here and push it out to right here as 8, this plus this it's got to equal 14. So that means that this little piece has to be 6 because 8 plus 6 is 14. So the first thing I'm doing, let me start over, is I'm looking at the longest sides, and that is telling me if this side were like this, well actually, what this is telling me, this is 8 right here, so this is 8. This is 10 right here, so this is 10. If I put it all together, this 10 and this 5 equal that. If I put all this together, this 8 and this number will equal 14. That number has to be 6. Make sense?
That actually made more sense.
So now, yeah, so that's how you find the side length. You just you go back to what you know about rectangles. All right, let's do another one. Everybody has issues with this. Everybody.
And I'm like, and it's trying to figure out, like, why is not showing me the bottom? That's okay. Showing me, like,
So watch what I'm doing. I'm just going to make a rectangle. So this 9 right here has to go right there. This 8 right here has to go right here. All right, so how much is 9 plus 7? 16 plus 7 is 16. Well then, how much is 5 right here plus this 8? 13.
Oh, 13, sorry.
So that means this missing side right here has to be 13. Just when you turn it into one big rectangle, the sides have to match. Whatever these two are adding up to, this has to be. Whatever these two are adding up to, this has to be. They're not going to show you like that.
They did, because I was trying to figure it out, like, every time, like, look on YouTube, like, I tried to figure it out, okay, why is not giving the answer to get the answer?
You see what they're doing? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I mean, I know what it is, but they're not telling you why. Well, here it is right here. This portion is 5, so they made a rectangle, and they said if this is 5, this is 5. If this is 8, this is 8. So the whole thing equals 13. I mean, they're doing it. It's just you need to hear somebody say it. Okay, so let's do another one. And they don't teach it like that. I haven't seen a teacher teach it like that on YouTube. Okay, so now we're missing. Oh, we already did that one. That's an 8 and a 6. Let's get another set of numbers that we haven't done. Okay, here's one. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is make a rectangle. And this has to be 9 because that's 9. And so this 6, that has to be 6. All right, so this whole side has to match this whole side. So if this side right here is 11 and this little portion right here is 6, how much does this have to be? 5. Because 6 and 5 equals 11. It's just, I think you can just see it better if you make a big rectangle. If this is 6, that has to be 5 because these sides have to match when you look at the big rectangle. And some people say take the long side and subtract the short side and you get the other side. That works too. 11 minus 6. If you take a look at the long side, all the sides that are long, they should match. So if you have a longer side, you subtract from the shorter side. I don't really like that explanation, but let me see if I can find another one that we haven't done. Okay, here's one. This is 10. This is a horizontal line. And here's one that's 6. And here's one that's going this way. So 10, since 10 is bigger than 6, if we do 10 minus 6, we get 4 for that missing side. Now I'm going to do it the other way that I showed you. And you'll see. This 6 right here comes down here. And so 10